Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be showing you guys this beautiful full glam full coverage makeup look with all drugstore products. All right, you guys, so for me to get started, I have a clean face. Well, there's a little coconut oil on my face. As you guys know, you should moisturize before you prime and all that other stuff. But I am going to do my brows, so I'm just gonna use Worn Out Wet n Wild. I don't even know which one this is, but it was a brown and it has a little spoolie thing on the end. So I'm just gonna be looking in this mirror here. It is so much easier to do your brows when your brows are actually done. So I'm just touching them up a little bit. It looks crazy right now, but it won't, I promise. Now I'm going to clean them up with my matte Superstay foundation, and this one is the shade 330, which I usually use. I usually mix the two, so this one's 330 and this one's 340, and I usually mix the two to get my perfect shade because I'm like in between, but this one turned it out fine for me. So I'm just gonna take the more yellow undertone one for my brows, which is the 330 Toffee Caramel. And excuse it, I know it's a little dirty, I should have wiped it off, but it is what it is. It is what it is. When I do my makeup, usually I don't even know which eyeshadow look I want to do. Like right now, I don't even know. So I'm just going to go with whatever comes to me, and hopefully it comes out really cute. So I figured, why not record it, you know? Today hasn't been my best day, you guys. You know, when you lose someone, when someone passes that you're really close to, grieving is so different for everyone. You know, some days you're okay, other days you're just like, what the hell? But you know, I will be all right. My grandmother is watching over me, and I got enough energy to go ahead and record for you guys. And it's so crazy because I never seen myself really doing makeup. I used to not hate it, but I just never was a fan of it when I was younger. Like even when I went to cosmetology school for a little while, anybody will tell you makeup, like eyeshadow and stuff, that wasn't my thing. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't like bold colors when people would do it on me. But yeah, I've grown to really like it a lot, and I'm feeling like maybe this is, well, it's just one of my callings. I have a few. But let me go ahead and put some on the top. But yeah, basically, you know, when you're having a bad day or thinking about someone who's passed, just know that they are always watching over you. They're always with you in spirit. You know, you've gained an angel. So just cherish the memories, you know. So before I go and do my eyeshadow, I'm going to put the primer on my face. And this is the e.l.f. Blemish Control one. I still don't know what eyeshadow one I want to do. Sucks because it's late too. I'm just about to base my eyelid anyway. What's up with my concealer? Y'all, I don't know, but I'm about to do something. I'm about to go into, now this usually comes out like a purplish, but it's like this tone here. I'm about to do something, y'all. Hopefully y'all can see. Now remember, I'm self-taught, so it's not gonna be perfect, which there is no one who is perfect regardless, but don't be expecting me to be Picasso over here. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright, so I got that first shade down. Now, I think I'm going to do like a pinkish over it. So I'm gonna go into this and just dab that up here because I'm gonna blend that out. Now, I never did this before. I don't know what I'm gonna call this because I'm just trying something out. So we're just gonna see when it's done. That's how I go about things. At least for right now, anyway. I'm getting creative, y'all. Well, it's creative for me because I'm still a beginner with the eyeshadow stuff. Like, I was straight from the eyeshadow. Well, I used to. But not anymore. What color should I go in? Should I do yellow? Or I don't know. I don't have a lot of colors, and this is just the Revolution palette. I'm thinking yellow. I never done yellow or green. I'm gonna try yellow, you guys. Woo. Let's see. Should I? What should I do? Neon green. Neon. I can do both. I can do both. Gonna do the neon green first. Okay. I might do a neon green for the whole thing. Oh. Now I'm gonna take the yellow. Looks like a goldish yellow. I like that. Oh yeah, I like that. And I'm just blending it up a little bit to go into the neon green. And like I said before, you guys, this is something new for me. To be doing all these colors. But I like it. Yeah, I like it. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this like that. So I'm actually gonna keep recording me doing the eyeshadow for the people who like to see both sides being done. And I went in with that, you see it's purple, like it looks brown. It looks brown, but that thing purple. But anyway, I'm gonna take that pink and put it on top like I did on the other eye. Just a little something. I actually need to put a little bit more on this side. Bring it around like this. There we go. But yeah, kind of swipe that to blend it. Put a little bit up here. Yeah. Just leave that. No, sometimes you overthink it, then you mess it up. So I'm not gonna really overthink it. I think that's good. And then let me bring it down a little. Go back in with my concealer. Now for this, you gotta pat that thing on. And which palette is this? This is the Magnifies Rainbow Edition Rimmel London. I actually have to take a picture of this and send it to one of my followers because she asked on my Instagram. So I'll be doing that before I go to bed. I'm the type of person, you know, if somebody asks me a question, you know, what palette you use and all that, I'm gonna tell them. I hate when people be trying to act like it's a secret. What is it? The Krabby Patty formula. Top mother freaking secret. I mean, even with clothes, people be acting like it's the end of the world if somebody wants to get the same thing as you. I love that I did the neon green instead of, what was I gonna do? I don't even know what I was gonna do, but I'm glad I didn't do it. Whatever I was gonna do before I thought about doing this. Because this right here, I think I just did something. I think I just did something, you guys. And especially for me to be learning and like, I don't really even have all the right brushes. I don't even know which brush I'm using right now, but hey, I'm using what works for me. And I'm gonna continue to do that. So I won't ever need nobody trying to be like, oh, this is not the right way. There's never a right way. There is no right way. Everybody has their own way, you know? That's how That's how I look at it. And I'm just looking at both sides to see what I need to add. This is so pretty. I feel like I need to add a little bit here. Yeah. It's doing something to it. It's doing something. I need to round this one out a little bit more. Do I? Well, no, that's cuts away. I was holding my eyes. I do think a little bit. Let me see. Gonna go up a little. Now I'm not gonna ruin it. I'm just doing this. See if I can bring it up a teeny bit. Just because I feel like I need to. Something. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna put my foundation and stuff on. But I think that under my eye, I should do the purple. Right? Should I do the purple or should I do the yellow? I'm thinking the purple. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. Should do the purple. I'm just using my Wet n Wild. What's this? This isn't the foundation brush, it's just the flat top brush, I believe. So that's what I'm gonna use. Like I said, this one, I'm between these two. But I'm gonna use this one. This is what I've been using by itself. Which I used to mix them, but it's okay. It usually comes out pretty fine. Now I love this because it covers up dark marks really well, which mine aren't that bad, but it definitely gives full coverage, and that's what I love. And that it's matte because my skin is oily, so. And I don't bring it too far down because I don't really need to, and I don't add, I just bring whatever is on the brush downward. My storage is full, you guys. Well, it was. I just cleared out some stuff. It's looking crazy right now, but we gonna get it together. Gonna get it together. I don't really wanna stay. I don't really wanna go, but I really wanna know if you go. See how that darkened it up? Yes, ma'am. And we gonna get into it. And I'm just doing it for the sides here because the powder gets that good. Look at that. Already made a difference. Already. Now before this starts to crease up, I go in with my Fit Me powder, and I use the shade 30. And I don't use too much because I noticed that when I use a lot of powder, that's when it forms creasing. So I learned that under my eyes, the less powder is the better for me. And I just go like this. And I bring it down. Do a little bit more. We're down here. And I'll take the excess off with my foundation brush. Once again, y'all see that? And then that's just what I do. Added to my waterline, the purple. Yes, I got to. Let me contour my face first. I think, yeah, I want to contour my face first, so I'll just go in with the True Complexion palette, my contour shade. For me, I don't contour too crazy. I just like to bring a little color back. Oh, I'm getting on my hair. Yes, okay, that's good. See, that's good. Now I'm gonna do, for the shape of my nose, I'll go like this, take it under. I'm just gonna dust it out with my foundation brush. So that's that for the contour. I never did this. Is it cute? Is it not? I don't want to look like I got punched in a damn eye. My favorite part, Precious Petals, my favorite highlighter. Yes, my favorite. Okay, y'all know I love to go in on my top lip. Y'all know it. All right, lashes is on. Now it's time for the gloss. Time for the gloss. So I'm just gonna take the fortune cookie. I'm gonna add a little Madeline though. A little bit of the darker shade. Like add a little pop of this apple strudel. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, we're gonna do this. My camera cut off, but we're gonna finish putting on the gloss. I am so in love with this makeup look. This is my first time ever doing it. I am so proud of myself. Like, you guys, I don't even have my ring light on. I'm just in my bathroom. All right, you guys, thank you for watching my video. This is the final look of my full glam, full coverage makeup get ready with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and go ahead and add me on Instagram at Kenya_Marie for more pics.